misconception actors don't eat, they're always on a diet and all.
They might be. I'm not.
If on a scale of 1 to 10, I have to ask you how big a foodie are you, how much would you rate yourself?
I would say 10 on 10.
10 on 10?
Yeah. I eat everything. I love to eat everything. I eat everything in large quantities. I just love it. So while I was doing Phullwanti, I'd just come back from Khatron and I was fixated on samosas. So in our evening break, I used to eat at least 6 or 7 samosas.
Now that we are chatting over food, can we know what are your favorite cuisines or dishes that you love?
Asian.
Asian.
Especially Chinese.
Okay.
Has to be. My wife could have divorced me if there were no more restaurants coming in our area. So if she takes me to any other restaurant, I will eat with her and then I'll come home and then I'll order one Asian dish at home.
You know, your film Phullwanti, everybody has been talking about it. It has gotten rave reviews and I think recently Nana Patekar also praised the film a lot.
Yes, yes.
So how does it feel?
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, Prajakta, my producer and co-actor as well, she tagged me in the story. She found it online.
Yes.
Then I went and I checked and it was very sweet of him to mention the movie and speak about it so nicely. It's a different high.
Yeah.
Especially people whom you've looked up to since your childhood.
Right.
As actors.
Yes.
So yeah, I was delighted to see it.
You've also been quite a hit in the reality TV space. Jhalak. And then you had Khatron. What's next?
If you ask my preference, in the reality space, I would love to do a show like Laughter Chef, as opposed to some shows which are very toxic and have a lot of negative aura.
So your journey has been quite diverse. You started with a Bollywood film. You also did theatre. Then you did Marathi films.
So I think it's been 9 years now in the industry. And not bad, I mean it's a slow and steady, nice journey. And I've been tapping different areas.
Right.
So it's a blessing, it's good.
Yeah, because your father was a legendary actor. So, you know, when you feel that, oh, I have to live up to the benchmark that he set. So were there any?
No, I think these both of us have had extremely different and diverse and like different journeys.
Right.
As far as Marathi cinema goes, because my father has been immensely popular in Marathi cinema, like you can call him a star or a superstar of that era. The Marathi audience now really cares where you come from.
Right.
They just care about what you're doing on the screen and whether they're getting entertained by that. So then there is no pressure. I do want to choreograph. I think there's this film which is very lesser known. So all the dance numbers in that film have been choreographed by me.
Oh,
I've not given my name to it.
Why not?
Because my assistant's name is as the choreographer, but the designing of the shots has been done by me.
Alright.
Along with him, of course.
Okay.
So yeah, I do that on and off. But right now there's a lot of things on the plate. I want to start producing movies from this year onwards. I'm doing a lot of diverse work in the Hindi sector belt also on the web scenario.
Yes.
In reality also, reality TV also, there's some offers coming in which I'm contemplating about. Because reality TV ना खतरो अगर छोड़ा ना तो बाकी चीज का कैसा होता है ना हफ्ते में एक दिन शूटिंग होता है एकच दिवस आठवड्याचं शूटिंग असतं आणि बाकी दिवस फ्री टू डू योर मूवी and you earn a lot out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know, Khatron Ke Khiladi, everybody who's gone on the show, they have overcome some fear that they've had in life. Was there any that you overcame?
I don't believe you can overcome a fear. So I jumped off a 50-floor building.
Okay.
So for that moment, I overcame the fear. But that does not mean that you put me on a 50th floor right now and say jump, I will jump without getting scared of it. That's not going to happen.
Right.
You can't overcome that fear.
Have you ever followed a diet?
Sometimes. If there's a particular project which needs a particular kind of body or shape that you want, or maybe you want to increase your stamina, depends on what the requirement is.
Do you cook?
No, I can't.
You have never tried cooking?
I couldn't have good food outside. We couldn't keep a maid at home. And I was not earning much. So I had learned 2 or 3 sabzis from my mother. And because I used to gym, I couldn't eat outside that much. So my morning 4 hours used to go into cooking only.
Look where you have come.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a very long way to go. I was just addressing a few students today in the evening and they were like, hey, you've become a star now. I don't believe there are any stars, at least in Marathi cinema right now. Or I don't think I am one also. There's a long way to go. I think star or where we've come is a very frivolous way to look at it right now. because there's a lot of work to be done. I believe the journey is just begun.
So, what is it that you're binge watching these days?
I saw this amazing film on Amazon Prime Video called Action Hero Biju.
Okay.
It's a Malayalam film.
All right.
It's outstanding. It's got Nivin Pauly in it. I saw Anvishipin Kandetun. There's another Malayali film, Tovino Thomas. It's again on Prime Video. I think I've watched all these, which are like fab. I think.
So we just spoke about Marathi cinema being very rich in content, but if you look at the business, we are not reaching there.
You have content, but you're still not growing in scale. The conviction. When you grow up in scale, you have to be convinced. So if you're a hero, you're presenting him as a larger than life hero. First, the director and the writer has to be super convinced that he is a larger than life character.
I've had several conversations with actors from the Marathi cinema who are also producers and directors. So they often speak about not getting enough shows for their movies.
Because, no, I think we had Phullwanti.
Yes.
Phullwanti released with some 4 shows on the first day. So we were like, morning, afternoon, evening and night. We always keep 1 show. So you have 4 shows that you begin with.
Yeah.
As compared to a Hindi cinema, it is less number of shows. But the moment those 4 shows start getting filled up, from the first Saturday and from the first Sunday onwards, the 4 shows got converted into 12 shows, despite of having other big films also in the theatre.
All right.
But still, we had 12 shows on the first Sunday. So the exhibitor himself, that is the theatre owner, himself increased the show. Why will he, if he's getting business, why will he not give you a show?
All right. Which is one city where the street food you think is the best?
I would say Mumbai for street food, because I've eaten more outside in Mumbai.
Right.
We've eaten a lot of street food in Mumbai. Like pav bhaji is my favorite. I can kill for pav bhaji. Like the way I spoke about Asian food, among street food, pav bhaji, I can just eat 2 or 3 pav bhajis at a go.
You're a doting father.
Yeah.
A lot of times we always say, what did you learn from your dad? But I want to ask you, what did you learn from your son?
I think letting go of things. Not just from my son, I think that is what you take from kids. For a moment they're fighting with someone, and the next moment they're playing again together. They're okay. In the afternoon they are severely upset about something that you've done with them. You go 2 hours later and meet them, they're okay, they've forgotten about it. Raat gayi, baat gayi, chhod do wahan pe.
So what is next for you?
We have just 2 days of shoot left for the second season of Guna. Apart from that, I'll produce a Marathi film this year, which I'll act in as well. There was a film of my father's, which was a super hit movie called Mumbai It's a Fauzdar. So I want to do a cop movie in Marathi, which would be kind of a spin-off of Mumbai It's a Fauzdar.
Okay.
Baki, let's see how things come across.
Talking about people, what kind of camaraderie did you have on Khatron Ke Khiladi and Jhalak both? Because there's a lot of time that you spend together, and this was a different format from the regular fiction.
I already had a friend, Amruta, on Jhalak. So she was already a friend. Apart from that, everybody was very cordial and nice. I think Nia is a very sweet person.
Yeah.
So she was there on Jhalak with me. Paras is a nice fellow. In Khatro also, you're like doing 3 stunts in a day. And you're all swollen and bruised and everything, and coming at the hotel at night, and next morning after 4 or 5 hours of sleep, you're again traveling back into the mountains or into the ravines and doing stunts out there. But over there, I think with Krishna, I connected pretty well. And Karan Veer, we had a camaraderie, a mutual respect for each other, for what both of us were doing in a stunt.
So you're a Pune boy who goes to Bombay. What is it about Pune that you miss the most?
What I love about Pune is my terrace at my house. That is where we usually chill, me and my entire dance institute's crew. So whenever I come, the meetings happen there, and then at night we chill till late night. So that is what when I'm in Mumbai, that is the only thing that I look forward to when I'm coming to Pune. I don't step out in Pune.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm quite glad that we are having this here, because otherwise I wouldn't know of this lovely restaurant that we are eating food at.